Hey, buddy, this is John Lynch from the 49ers.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm sorry it took till the end. We find you very relevant, but you are going to be Mr. Irrelevant.
With the 262nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Brock Purdy, a quarterback from Iowa State. Go Niners!
Well, there you go. We've been talking about Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo. They've added another quarterback here in Brock Purdy.
Lance is down, and Jimmy Garoppolo may see early action today in the first quarter. And he's got the air cast on that right leg. He's being carted off the field.
The good news in this is Jimmy Garoppolo's played a lot of football.
They get it off. Garoppolo in trouble, and he is sacked.
That thing doomed from the start. That left ankle gets rolled up on, and Garoppolo off on a cart.
For now, it'll be Brock Purdy, the last pick of the draft. Mr. Irrelevant to many, he becomes extremely relevant now as he will take over this team.
Purdy looks to throw. Juszczyk, touchdown, San Francisco. Niners take the lead, and Brock Purdy off of the bench as his first NFL touchdown. Purdy underneath for the touchdown. It's McCaffrey.
Your fingers about Jimmy Garoppolo. You're very encouraged. Got to be about Brock Purdy, but boy, this starts a stretch of 4 straight games against playoff contenders.
Losing our quarterback for the rest of the game. Brock, you stepped it up. You came in.
We might be seeing a lot more of Brock Purdy here in the coming weeks.
And for him to be Mr. Irrelevant, that guy came in and was just absolutely spectacular.
He comes in and balls. Brock Purdy put on a Purdy show yesterday. Yeah. That's his first game stepping in there and doing that. I'm like proud of Purdy. I don't even know him. I'm like incredibly pumped for him. Mr. Irrelevant.
It sucks seeing your guys go down like that, but you got to roll and you got to find ways to win.
The great Tom Brady back home for just the second time in his career to play the 49ers. He's going up against a guy that is making his first ever NFL start.
The option is a 7th round pick who has never started a game.
Pressure coming, steps away, looking to run, and he walks it in for the touchdown. Purdy makes a swim move and finds Deebo Samuel. Are you kidding me? Blitz coming. Purdy lofting, going deep. Has McCaffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. Purdy loading up, going deep. He's got a man. Ayuk in. Touchdown, 49ers. Fake toss. 2 fake tosses, and then to Kittle over the middle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Purdy, great protection, and wide open is Kittle. Roaming free. It's a touchdown.
One skill of block, going deep. Purdy's got him. Touchdown, Kittle. He's in again. 33-yard catch-and-run touchdown.
Purdy, play action for the end zone. It's caught. Ayuk. Touchdown! Purdy spins out of the pocket. Throwing back at the end zone. It's caught! And the toe tap by George Kittle. And the San Francisco 49ers win their 9th in a row. 37-34 in overtime.
Brock Purdy to McCaffrey. He's headed for the end zone, and Christian McCaffrey has a 49er touchdown. Purdy, end zone throw. Oh, a fingertip catch. George Kittle has a 49er touchdown. Purdy throws, end zone catch. Another George Kittle touchdown.
Excited for this week. Excited to find out who we're playing, and real excited for the playoffs.
And off we go with the NFL playoffs. Purdy scans, dances, and finds McCaffrey, who broke loose. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's Purdy to sneak it, and the 49ers are back in front. He fakes, he looks, he's in trouble, but keeps it alive and finds Mitchell. Improvisation leads to a touchdown. Wide open Deebo Samuel, foot on the gas, all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 74-yarder.
Purdy on the fake, fires. It's a perfect throw to Kittle down the seam. Purdy has time, zings one. Ayuk gets his at the 10. Purdy has time this time, fires to the middle at Samuel. In stride, 17 seconds. Pressure from Parsons again, gets rid of it. Jennings in stride, and he's out of bounds in field goal range. Odin up over the middle. Oh, what a catch by Kittle. Are you kidding? fans are ready to go, and so are we for this NFC Championship.
In the opening quarter here in Philadelphia, Eagles 7, 49ers nothing. Second and 6, heavy right. Kittle and Tyler Croft, to her left, play action. Purdy gets his head around, looks left, ball got hit. And right away on the 6th offensive play of the NFC Championship game, you lose Purdy.
What happened to Purdy? Why Purdy out?
Brock Purdy has been taken out of the game.
Oh, no.
Josh Johnson, the veteran, is in to play quarterback.
Let's go, Josh. Boys, let's go!
God's been here, man.
There's Josh Johnson under center, true eye. Josh Johnson continues at quarterback for the injured Brock Purdy. Josh gets hit by Ndamukong Suh. Fluttering ball, incomplete. Johnson slow to get up.
No. He hit his head.
He hit his head. What happened to that quarterback? Shit! Y'all got another quarterback? Oh, 13 back in. Yeah, he can't throw though.
Brock is coming back into the game.
Purdy is back, but has shown no inclination to throw, except maybe a 3-yard screen.
He's feeling like they can't compete because of all the injuries. And at quarterback, a flea flicker back to McCaffrey. Well, it's just so hard to have to resort to this in the NFC Championship game. You don't have any quarterbacks.
I'm just so sad for the older guys, Fred, Trent, George, Eric Armstead, everyone, all the guys that have been through this. They've obviously been to the Super Bowl in 19 and then last year in the NFC Championship. And then for this to happen, it's in the first drive, really, of, man, like, this is the kind of game we have to play after the first drive. And I'm just frustrated. But more sad for those guys than anything, because they deserve to win and to win the whole thing.
Good news for the 49ers. Brock Purdy had his elbow surgery this morning, and it was the UCL repair, which is what the 49ers were hoping for, anticipating. That's the one with the internal brace, which means there's a 6-month recovery timeline.
Brock Purdy, if he's healthy, he's the guy on opening day. He's the starting quarterback. He's the number one.
San Francisco went 13-4 last year. They're among the shortest odds to make the Super Bowl this year, and Vegas knows that Brock Purdy's their quarterback. What difference does it make if the Niners found their quarterback with the 3rd pick, where they took Lance, or the 262nd, where they got Purdy? If it's a bust, there's so much company, as it's yet another example of a high first-round quarterback who flops.
They don't have a quarterback. It's Groundhog Day. Every year. Yeah, they have lots of quarterbacks, Jordan. They have Trey Lance. They have Brock Purdy.
Sam Darnold.
They have Sam Darnold.
Okay, but Purdy was 5-0 last year.
Purdy was 5-0. Purdy beat really a lot of non-playoff teams on the way to the playoffs.
2 beating playoff teams.
And then in the playoffs was okay.
So he started his career known as Mr. Irrelevant after being the last pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, but he's been playing like an MVP. Brock Purdy led the Niners to a 5-0 start this season, throwing for a little over 1,200 yards, 9 TDs. In fact, the Niners' offense as a whole has been explosive. Let me break it down for you. They've scored 30 points in all 5 games this season. They're the 6th team in the NFL history to do that. 4 of the previous 5 went on to reach the Super Bowl.
Here's a plot twist. Brock Purdy suddenly becoming turnover prone. He is definitely going through a rough patch.
Yeah, Purdy had 3 picks in the last 3 games. Those are all losses, and it's the 49ers' first home loss.
Now, I'm not here to say I told you so, but I told you so. Niners all of a sudden don't have all the Avengers on the field. Not only
they very well could. If you look at their schedule and you look at the teams that they got to face, they may not have enough wins at the end of the day.
Told me back in January.
To slide into the playoffs.
This to me back in January.
I'm a big believer. I like my quarterbacks to be adults.
He's not the guy.
I don't want him to be frat.
How reliable?
So Jalen Hurts at the podium is the best podium quarterback in the league. Hat on forward.
The quarterback is always going to receive the brunt of the criticism, but Brock is like the least of my worries. Brock is made of the right stuff. Yeah, can he protect the ball better? Sure, but he's the reason why we have a chance to win games in every single game that we're in.
And the 49ers off and rolling early. Purdy keeps it alive and floats it in there. Touchdown. Purdy downfield. He's got Ayuk. Perfect strike. Bringing the house. Purdy to the sideline. He's got a first down. 2nd down and short here. Purdy has one-on-one. George Kittle, goodbye. Heave ho and a Touchdown! On 3rd down and 9. Purdy's given time. Steps into it. Wants Ayuk and has him. Purdy on the roll. Has his check wide open. How about a fullback touchdown?
And the 49ers take care of business in the nation's capital. They send away the Commanders 27-10. And Brock Purdy is now the single season record holder for the 49ers. Franchise record on passing yards. I mean, not Joe Montana, not Steve Young, Brock Purdy.
This young man who was the last pick in the draft, and he has yet to play 2 full seasons of professional football. That's the guy who's the Niners' leading passer.
And we got breaking news for you here on 49ers Postgame Live, brought to you by Toyota. Happy New Year's, everyone, because the San Francisco 49ers have clinched their #1 seed.
We have 4 games this week, 8 quarterbacks, 7 terrific quarterbacks, and Brock Purdy.
I'm so excited to see Brock Purdy in this atmosphere have his chance at redemption.
We start the 4th quarter under Kyle Shanahan. They are 0-30 when trailing by 5 or more points entering the 4th quarter. 3rd down. Pressure coming. Purdy over the middle. Did he hang on? Ayuk. It's a catch. Here's Purdy standing, loading up, has a man, and it's caught. Chris Conley. Purdy in some trouble. Got room to run if he wants it. He's going to take it. Purdy inside the 10 and diving near the 6.
Purdy takes it, hands off to McCaffrey off the left side. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown!
McCaffrey scores. 49ers in front.
San Francisco! The 49ers have advanced on to the NFC Championship game for a 3rd straight year.
The single hardest thing I had to do this year was act like Brock Purdy deserved to be in the conversations with the other people we're mentioning in that tweet.
Around, pressure, steps up, gonna run, has a little room. Purdy with a nice move, 1st down. Purdy still going, staying on his feet, down to the 5.
I'm sorry, I watched the film and he's not doing anything.
Can the 49ers win the Super Bowl like this?
No, if they do, I'm not covering the sport again. Sam Darnold, sure, not Brock Purdy.
I'm done with the Brock Purdy slander. This dude's in his 2nd year.
Second year.
In the NFL.